All right, guys. So I just wanted to talk through really quickly the structure of the course. I have arranged the class in terms of some course requirements, and we are an asynchronous class, which means you could do this class kind of whenever you want in terms of the actual work for it, but we do have some concrete deadlines. So I envision this class as sort of like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, where by the time Monday rolls around, you'll be starting with the reading for the week and also going through the PowerPoints. And then on Wednesday, you'll have a reading quiz based on the readings. And on Friday, you'll usually have some sort of reaction paper or discussion that you'll have with your fellow classmates. And so I kind of think of it as like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. And so what I want to do is talk through each of the requirements so that you can totally understand. Again, they're written here, they're also written in the syllabus, but I wanted to make sure that you heard me talk through them. So first things first, your very first assignment is the Sociological Imagination Activation Quiz, which involves 4 questions regarding an image that you'll see. And then also this getting to know you paragraph, which you've already watched my introduction video, so you know my answers. And this assignment, the details are actually listed in the prompt in the very first module. If you'll notice, before I get into the rest of the course requirements, the course is set up in terms of modules. So I think about 1 module a week. And if you look on the left side of the kind of like the Canvas web page, you'll see there are tabs. One says home, modules, announcements, syllabus, assignments, discussions, quizzes, grades, and people. And you might have a settings. I know I have a settings. And so if you click on that modules page, it will actually bring you into all the modules for our particular class. But more on that in a few minutes. So our very first requirement will happen over this weekend. I know that this is Thursday. Hopefully you guys are on today, Thursday, the first day of class. And I set this up so it would be due by the Friday that, you know, you guys have kind of gotten started. I know some of you might be coming to the party a little bit late, so hopefully you'll get this done over the weekend. So these are just mini assignments that get you thinking sociologically and get you warmed up and introduced to the class. Also, I've organized reading quizzes for the class. You have 4 reading quizzes, and they're each worth 5 points, and they have 20 questions each. And I have set a time limit of 45 minutes. I want you guys to go through and do these quiz questions. They're multiple choice. They're based on the chapters from our textbook. And I don't want you to overthink the questions, but I also don't want you to be looking up the questions as well. I want you to read and then sit down and be held accountable for the reading. So 4 reading quizzes worth 20% of your score. You also have 3 reaction papers, and each are worth 10 points. You will receive a prompt within each of the modules. It'll say reaction paper. You click on that, and then the actual prompt that says what you need to do for the paper is on there. Papers are usually due on Fridays at 11:59 p.m. Quizzes are due on Wednesdays at 11:59 p.m. The quizzes will be open on like the Monday usually, or the Sunday evening, probably the Monday morning. I think I have them set for Monday morning. So that you have all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and all day Wednesday to do the quizzes. The reaction papers will be open for 1 week before they're due. And if you'll notice, no late quizzes are accepted, nor are there any late reaction papers accepted. So I have a no late policy on this work. Our class moves very, very quickly. It's important that you're on top of things. Planning for computer problems, internet issues. I'm fine if you turn it in early, just not late. All right, also we have 2 group discussions that are each worth 15 points. And these are kind of fun because we're not in the classroom. And so you have 2 responsibilities. The first is you need to post your written responses to the discussion questions. And then the second is you have to post a response to at least 5 different classmates. That's important. You have to be looking out for 5 different people. We've got about 50 students in the class. So don't always respond to the same people. See if you can kind of mix things up a little bit. But there are specific guidelines on not only what you need to post, but also how you need to respond. If you'll notice, there are also no late postings that are accepted as well. And then we have the final exam, which you'll notice is only worth 15% of the class, and that has to do with the way that I've structured the reading quizzes. And although it is cumulative, you'll have preparation for that. You'll get a final review sheet, and I'll open up the exam for 48 hours, and then you'll be able to go ahead and take the exam. I haven't written it yet, so obviously I don't know how many questions there are, but it is worth 15% of your score. It'll probably be, I don't know, anywhere from 50 to 60 questions. So those are the course requirements. And so what I'd like for you to do is scroll on down so you can read the syllabus. There's a link for an actual PDF copy if you want to print that off and have that handy. Our homepage is our syllabus, and if you'll notice at the very bottom of that homepage, all of the assignments are listed out as well. But what I would like for you guys to do next is go ahead and look to the left side of the screen and click on that Modules tab, and that should send you on over into how you get into the course content for each week. All right, so go ahead and check that out, come back to the homepage, and you can look at the next video.